Ti fidare d'un bacio a mezzanotte.
Nobody asked you, old boy.
Buongiorno! Welcome back to Nobody Asked But. I'm your host Tarek Bryant, and today I'm feeling a little Italian. This movie is beautiful in and out. The soul of it is warm, and I cannot get enough of it. Even when I was watching it trying to take notes, it was difficult for me. It was difficult for me because I was just so captivated. I don't know if that's a word. I was so captivated by the story, by the animation, the visuals, the characters. So without further ado, guys, I want to talk about Luca. You know, I got asked a question the other day, what inspires you, or like, how do you get your movie ideas? And a lot of it is based off of what comes to mind, what happens in my life. And in this case, you guys, I'm going to be in Italy. So while this is out, I'm going to be in Cinque Terre. What's Cinque Terre, you ask? I'm glad you did. It is a beautiful string of Italian villages off the Italian Riviera coastline. Rio Maggiore, Manarola, Carnaglia, I'm sure I messed that one up, and Monterosso al Mare. Mare.
What's wrong with you, stupid?
So these were the inspirations for Porto Rosso, which is the town Luca and Alberto go to in order to find Signor Vespa. Just watched it last night and I'm still whistling the theme song. So believe it or not, this was made during COVID. So this was born out of the COVID era and managed to produce something that was very, very touching. For me, this is a special movie because I'm going to be able to recreate, you know, some of the scenes from it, but at the same time, it is just an enjoyable movie because of all the underlying themes that go on within it, stereotypes that are hinted, accompanied with a few hints of segregation, as well as, you know, Alberto's case and the abandonment of a youth. I have 4 beautiful points that I want to get across. And so I wanted to start with the first one, which is the dreamer's story. Part of that world. You know, there's always that one who looks out, is in the clouds, thinking about what could be. And that was Luca. Luca is that kid. He's wishing he could see more to just this underwater world.
Pretty cool, right?
That he's grown, that he's lived in, that he's experienced time and time again. Blech. And so when he sees the boat, when he sees the items, that's adventure calling him, you know? And then it really calls him when he meets Alberto.
Not bad, kid. Alberto Scorfano.
Luca Paguro.
Piacere. Girolamo Trombetta. It's a human thing. I'm kind of an expert.
What does it mean? The thing you just said?
He's literally dreaming. There's moments where we literally find him dreaming, and we're a part of these dreams. And that's one thing I love about the director, Enrico Casarosa, is he's able to bring out these dreams that Luca has into wonderful, vibrant scenes.
Whoa!
You know, from the giant fish being the moon to them like coming across wild Vespas, it adds to the dreamlikeness that Luca embodies. Thank you, embodies. So by a chance meeting with someone, and we get the introduction of Alberto, and this guy is funny, man. He's wild, but he's that added ingredient that Luca needs in order for him to overcome the fear, the timidness that he's been used to his whole life.
Wow. That was hard to watch.
Because of the fear that was distilled in him about what's going on up here, but he finds out, oh my goodness, it's not even like that, you know, it's beautiful. And then at the same time also feeding him false knowledge, you know, because he doesn't even know, really, Alberto doesn't really know science or what goes on in the sense of space and stars and what's across the sea and literature and everything like that. And so with Julia, we find that that is what is another missing ingredient.
Julia,
Signor Marsigliese, due sogliole? Perfetto. Ciao.
grazie. Hey, Spulia?
Julia. My name is Julia.
And so, like I said, good friends help us grow. And so Julia helps Luca grow by giving him knowledge. She gives him books, you know, Pinocchio. She shows him science. She shows him Michelangelo and takes him all over the globe within books. And that brightens Luca. It brings him to life because he wants that. He longs for knowledge. He longs to see what else is out there, to learn, to grow. And with this movie, it's beautiful because it teaches kids how to grow and long to explore the depths that are within the books and the literature and the science that can be grown in the mind had you just water it. And so Luca wants to water it. He wants to go with Julia and be a part of that war. They all help each other because Julia, with the introduction of Julia for Alberto, comes Masimo, who is Julia's father.
Oh, what's wrong with you, stupid?
Really, Masimo takes Alberto under his wings as his, adopted son. If you think about it, which is cute. I love that so much. Masimo is the man, yo. He's the man.
Bravo, Figaro, bravo, bravissimo, bravo.
All right, just let me do the talking and act casual.
I cannot wait to eat pasta because the way that they animate them eating pasta, my God. It must be delicious. I love animated food, man. And that pasta looked good. It didn't even have sauce on it. No meatballs or anything. It was just plain pasta. I guess it was good.
Okay.
They all help each other out. And that's what makes great friends. That's what builds great friendships, is when people can call you out on your stuff. People can help you achieve greater. Your friends hear you, they talk to you, they help you, get you out of rough spots when you're feeling down. They make you remember that you're special, That's you, man. No, we're not surprised. That's you. You're special.
It's Signor Vespa. You're making me blush.
And now, who wants to watch me eat a big sandwich?
Man, that kid. I don't want to even get started on Hercule. Then you know what? Let's go ahead and we'll use him as a segue. His mannerisms. Hercule, his mannerisms are just so on point. I can just imagine the animators had to act out his movements, and that goes for everybody. They got the Italian swagger, the Italian demeanor.
Thinks to be Hercule this guy. First of all, get in line.
On spot, from Julia's fingers, like, it's Julia. My name is Julia, and she's straight up Italian, man. You could tell. And even Hercule, he's a different type of Italian. He's a snooty Italian, but at the same time, he still has the demeanor. And I love it. That tells you that they really, really went in depth with this.
Pixar has a history of wanting to make our films feel authentic. And so part of that is doing research.
Taking the team to Italy was such a pleasure.
They most likely did all they recorded themselves doing animations or watched Italian art movies or just watched encounters on the street, because I'm sure that was just what they were doing too, is just drawing, taking mannerisms from the Italians that lived there.
The laundry in the wind, kids having watermelon, and people having their espresso.
Espresso!
These guys went into great depth when it came to this movie and really trying to make sure that they were close to the material. Even went to aquariums. They went to aquariums to study how the movements of fish and adapt that to the sea creatures in the movie. And the fish in the movie too, because you can't forget about Giuseppe.
Giuseppe? What did we just talk about? Giuseppe.
Hey, if you stayed this long, might as well subscribe, because then you can be in the loop with all my other rambles about random movies. Let's talk about the textures, man, on the animation, because the meticulousness that went into making the Henley textures. I love Julia's beanie.
Okay.
Oh my god, like the beanie and then her hair and how it's like frizzy. You can tell that it's frizzy and it's just remarkable. It's remarkable how brilliantly done the animation is on this, from, you know, the expressions to the when they turn, the mouth is still moving, and the hair even moves, you know. And that stuff takes time. That stuff takes a lot of time. And you could see that's passion, man. That's passion. Going to certain locations and taking notes and drawings and bringing them back and creating life in this beautiful film. That's passion. Guys, I'm losing my light. I'm losing my light. So in that case, I'm gonna have to wrap this up. I love this film. I love this film. If you have a Disney Plus account, if you don't, just watch it. Watch Luca, because it is a beautiful, beautiful film. If you do not come away from watching this film whistling the tune, okay, or just feeling inspired, warm, happy, then I don't know, something's wrong with you, bro. Because this film is amazing. I love everything about it, all the way down to the background characters, the life that is within the Italian community. And, you know, people just are on the streets just having an espresso, or just eating gelato, or walking down the street, or walking up the street, you know, minding their own business, living their lives, beautiful lives in Porto Rosso. When you watch the film, just watch the background people and how well of a job that the animators did at bringing them to life too. It's a beautiful film. It's a wonderful film. It's vibrant, it's colorful, it's warm, has a beautiful story. All right, guys, my name is Tarek Bryant. This is Nobody Asked But. Go watch Luca, and I will see y'all in the next one. Next one's we're gonna be in December already. Dude, this month just flew by. It's just flying. And I guess I'll see y'all in December. Peace out. Watch Luca. It's a great film. All right, later.
Nobody asked you, bold boy.